Alright guys, we're back. Check this out. The Bitcoin is moving really nicely upwards. I'm quite excited about this, I have to say. I'm more excited about the consistency, right, of that move. Take a look how many consecutive days, positive days we had here just recently. Not even one negative day. Now, I'm also quite excited about this because I was quick on the trigger to flip over. If you remember, about a week ago, I was actually still having a bearish position here. Now, to be honest, I thought price was gonna move down deeper than it did. I thought it was gonna make it all the way to 7,300 here, and even 71. Now, I was wrong about that, but whenever I'm wrong, I'm usually quick on the trigger to admit that I was wrong, and I'm trying to fix that situation as quick as possible. In this case, it was actually quite easy to do so because I had that powerful key level at 80.05 that I talked about for quite some time, and that was my main point of reference and kind of my defense key level. So as long as price was remaining below that area, I was holding my bearish position. But as the moment it kind of broke out, right? Because we saw how many attempts there were. That level was pretty strong, but it caved in eventually. And when price was closing a day above 80.05, I pulled out. Basically, I closed out my bullish position. And I wanted to give price one more day to see if it's a genuine breakout or just a false one. And you can see what happened the following day. Price just, continued to move, to move north. And that's pretty much the moment I decided to pull the trigger and establish another bullish position. Because if you remember, we had a wonderful move. We took this upside move almost all the way to the very tip of it, right? When price began to trade sideways here in kind of a technical correction, we pulled out. Now, it was clear to me that I was gonna come back as soon as possible, but I wanted to have that strong evidence that price is not going to continue that downside correction. So when price broke above 80.05, I was right back in, and with every moving day here, with every upside inching day, I just kept reinforcing my position. So at this point, I have to say I'm holding a relatively big position, and that's probably I'm probably not going to add up more funds to this position, because right now we're getting very close to our final destination, guys. That was the mighty key level, resistance level of 95.10. Now, I've been talking about that key level for a long time, right? Because that is that's the next major Fibonacci correction, 38.2. Of course, we're talking about in relation to the bear market across that ran across 2018, right? So if you take just a simple Fibonacci correction analysis, right, the measurement of the basic Fibonacci correction levels, the 23.6, the first one was at 71.08. We've reached that destination, right? That was an important milestone. When price proved that it wasn't going to stop there, we just reestablished our bullish position, and we had a wonderful ride until that drop, that downside correction, right? Now we're back on the upside, and we're about to reach that destination, the second Fibonacci correction, 38.2, huge milestone. And at that point, once we reach that target, guys, we will have to reanalyze the situation from the long-term perspective. We're probably going to pull out completely, take a bit of a break, stay on the sideline for a few days, and observe the reaction we're going to have on that mighty resistance. If price will be able to break through, nice and easy, we'll be right back on chasing, you know, Bitcoin here on the upside. Beautiful move on the upside here on the Bitcoin. So there you go. Stop loss level was adjusted significantly to 8,300 spot. And there you go. Bitcoin, very, very bullish right now. That's about that for today, guys. Have a nice trading day. Take care.